Okay.
So why don't you come over here so she's talking into the mic. There you go. And I'll get over here so I can see what I'm doing. All right.
I'm glad you brought questions. Because when I hate it when they say, well, tell me about this place. It's like, oh my gosh, okay, what should I say? What can I say?
Very broad.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
It's like I don't like to talk around a lot of people, but
Well, there's
my
just-
mouth always running.
Well, there you go. Mine's on vacation where your mouth is working overtime,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
A little bit about that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you. Are you gonna ask how Winter Haven has changed her?
That was one of the questions.
Okay. Well, then, by all means, proceed. I am your instructor, and I am
Winter
ready.
Haven has changed me. It has changed me a lot. I think I have friends, not just community. I mean, I laugh more. I trust more. I open up more. I feel safe. I know I'm going forward more. I believe. Those are just all the words.
Do you feel like this has been a big step in the right direction for your life?
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, me and one of the residents were talking this morning, and we were wondering, there's only two of us that's still here since day one. The rest are all new people. Yeah. Well, I'm in for a fight. I'm staying as long as I can until I feel comfortable to move on. And Jim understands that, and he says our next site will be tense again, but his next thing, which is my dream, to have a tiny home. Pink, of course.
Okay. You don't like what you're seeing?
Just say what you want.
Can I ask you a little bit more about that outreach that you were doing with the men's shelter?
At the men's shelter. Oh, yeah. There I volunteered, and I had to go through another background check, and I call it my green card, but I passed to be there overnight on a shift, and I experienced a lot. I did come into a situation. I wasn't on shift, but I found a lady on the stairs, and she wanted to come in, and it's an all men's shelter, and I was doing security that night here, and I usually stop in over there to see how things are going. Well, she said they won't let me in, and so I came back here and got Rachel and seen what we could do about it. And she didn't want to go to the drop-in center. She didn't want to go to the mission. It just seems like everybody, I've never experienced it, so I can't say nothing bad about it. But Rachel said, well, tonight your name's George. And so she went in, signed her name as George, and they let her stay in there. And it's just, it was sad. It was sad, you know. You can't help everybody, but my experience with them is I had a great time. Mr. Peterson here at Homes Now in Winter Haven ordered 15 pizzas to drop off there, and me and the men, we just had a blast. But it's sad seeing them on the floor. I'd like to experience more than that, but that was my first experience in ever volunteering to stay at a shelter to keep an eye on them.
So Hans did not ban the pizzas?
No, he did not. And the person who I was working with was, I forgot his name, but he works for the county council. And he's totally for Winter Haven and all that. And when they came in, he didn't say nothing because as soon as they came in, I said, "Okay, pizza's here, you guys," and he didn't say nothing. Now, if it would have been, I can't say who, but I mean, I guess part of the city council, they would have said no. That's what I was told. Because there's no food, no sleeping. Not supposed to sleep there at all, but we let them, and that's all they wanted was somewhere warm and something in their stomach. And mind you, pizzas kept coming through the door, thanks to Mr. Peterson. And so, yeah, and even the gentleman from the county council, I forgot his name, but he was even eating pizza. And so he laughed when I told him afterwards, because Jim called me and said, "Well, how'd it go?" And I said, "Well," and he said, "Well, tell so-and-so that it was from me." So I did, and he started laughing. So, yeah. But I'm still doing my research because I'm after as I'm here, I still will walk downtown and I see there's no more shelters available for overnight, but there should be a woman's one, a new, they should open up just a woman's one.
We need to bump around to the other side of the truck. There you go. Just anywhere is good. Boy, that's a loud chair.
Yeah,
Ooh-wee.
sorry.
That's all right.
I hope I'm answering these right.
Sure you are.
I mean, they're coming the truth.
Well, you can't say anything wrong.
Yeah, but if it was a question on a test, I can think and I can write, and I'll keep writing and writing and writing.
Well, and when my students do that, I have to say, well, this doesn't make sense.
Break it down smaller, my teachers used to say. But
That's
no, I told Ashley that I was going to be doing my own worst outreach because that's what I want to become, is a homeless outreach worker. I mean, I can't fix it I shouldn't say can't, because who knows, somebody might donate some tents, somebody might donate, something like this. But I just want the city just to open up these buildings. I mean, the old St. Joe's Hospital, it's vacant. The whole thing's vacant. Yeah. And just for 2 weeks for the warm-up shelter, what were they supposed to do the next couple of days that it was cold? What are they going to do for next time we get winter? So.
I think that people that have experienced homelessness, that advocate for the homelessness, or for the homeless, is incredibly powerful.
Thank you for saying that, because even Pinky Vargas told me that too. She said that you don't need to have like I was saying, you have to have a high school diploma, you have to have a PhD. I mean, I don't think it should be hands-on.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of what you do is absolutely hands-on. Now, if you want to be a certified peer counselor, you do have to have.
Right.
But maybe that's not your lot in life.
No. No. Just being on the streets, going in places that nobody else would go. I come from Seattle, Tacoma area, and they call them jungles down there. And I mean, you guys wouldn't even go down there, I don't think, through there, because it's really bad. It's really bad.
I've been in some scary places.
You have?
I've been in some places.
Well, you get along with everybody.
Well, long
It's
enough
your
to get
voice.
my ass out of town.
But yeah, so.
So you get over here. Ow!
Well, there you go.
I just kind of knocked things in the other direction.
That's okay.
I was just gonna ask if you were gonna continue your outreach.
Yes, I'm going to be putting more into it. But right now, I'm just trying to help get things together and help Jim and the community here and myself get ready for the next move. But yeah, I mean, my book, I misplaced it. I think it's underneath my bed. I've been writing notes because I've been doing my own thing. Yeah. Because everybody's different, and it's going to be everybody. I mean, I run into somebody, and it may not work with the suggestions that I give them or try, like hot water bottles. Some people don't like them. You know, I mean, so then hand warmers, or, you know, like stuff like that. Just little notes that I do. But yeah, so, and I don't want to carry too much baggage on my back. If somebody needed something, I was downtown. I mean, I'd make sure that I have emergency supplies in my van automatically. So,
Super sweet.
yeah. But you have to come and see our new place. Are you guys going to be coming?
Yes.
Good, good. Because that's going to be the real story. Yeah. So,
Did you learn any good skills while doing the outreach that you can apply here, that you've been able to apply here?
skills wise, not that I can say. I just been doing what I've been doing, you know. I mean, what people need out there, they want money, they want cigarettes, they want this, they're hungry.
They need tampons.
Yes, they need hygiene stuff. Rachel's stuff. But you know, it's like I want to be like. I mean, Rachel already told me that if I get my butt up, get out of here, please. If I move up, I might have a place on the board.
Ooh.
But I'm not ready for that. That's too big for me right now. You know, I don't think that I don't qualify it myself right now. I'm trying to learn. Rachel, she's a natural, you know, and she was a resident one time, and yeah. So I'm learning from her. That's who I'm learning from.
Well, you got a good mentor there.
Yes, I do. Because if she could do it, because she never had a voice. She's got a voice now. She tells us what we need to do. If we don't do it, this is what's going to happen. Whoop-de-woo, you know?
And you know, I've seen that happen. I have a good friend that I met in the camps
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
And she's doing pretty good now. And she is a force of nature when it comes to advocating for housing and fair treatment.
Right.
I mean, she is a tiger.
Yeah.
And it's because of her experience,
Right.
not because of her education.
Right. And see, that's where I think I have a strongness. I know I do, because I'm not going to do all the work for you. If you really want housing, you're going to research on your own. I'm going to give you what's available, and I'm going to do mine and do the same thing. But some people around here, they don't do nothing. Me, I mean, I may sit in my tent, I may be on my phone, maybe on my tablet, but I'm looking on Craigslist. I'm putting newer ads in for myself. I'm not doing nothing, you know. I'm disabled, so I can't work, so that kind of stops the thing. But I'm doing something, you know, or I'm cleaning up around here. I mean, somebody was asked to take a tent down for Jim, and he had to go to an appointment. Jim couldn't believe it that I took the tent down by myself. You know, I mean, I just pitch in around here. I keep myself busy, doing something, not just sitting around smoking cigarettes and watching TV. So, but that's what you got to do. You got to keep busy. You got to have write 3 things down a night. What your goals are for tomorrow. If you just get one, that's awesome. You know, it's awesome. So.
So this is not a place to hang out and wait.
No.
This is a place to work on getting out of here.
Right.
People
right.
come here to leave.
Right. We had 2 people one person that wasn't even here one night. Well, he was here, one night. And he threw his hands up and he says, "I'm out of here." And Mr. Peterson knows who he is, I guess. He's not a person who uses resources, really. He lives in the woods. He's always lived in the woods. He doesn't go to the drop-in center. I don't know how he survives, but you know, he that's his living style, you know, history. So this wasn't for him. And then a gentleman got in, and we haven't seen him. And that was the tent right back there in the corner that I took down. I looked in there because I'm head of security, and I gave the warning that I was coming in because he could be deceased. You know, we don't know. We have to check on people if we don't see him. So I unzipped it, and I seen a blanket and a pillow just folded up in the middle of the tent. So he was gone. So there, yeah, this ain't for people. Some people just they can't follow the rules, or they get kicked out because pretty much, you know, you get on probation if you are not doing your job, if you threaten. A real good friend of mine that I met here, he had to leave. You know, he's safe there now, but, you know, sometimes, you know, they don't believe in the reason why they got kicked out because they say rules apply to other people. No, it's not. That's not the truth. You know, Jim gives everybody a chance, you know, and he gives a lot of people chances that they shouldn't have. I mean, since I've been here, and like I said, I've been here since opening day. And it's not favoritism, it's nothing. I mean, he treats everybody equal. So, and there's always going to be someone said this, someone said that. He doesn't go by that. You know, so. But unfortunately, you know, friends come. And I say friends because, I mean, there's some people that I really consider as friends. And I never had friends before, really. You know, associates, yeah. But that's the sad part about here. Because the door goes open, shut, people leave, and so that's the trust thing that I have to learn. And I still go see the person who got removed, or not removed, but left here at a different spot, that he's safe, and we're still friends, and he meets me up on the street, and we talk, and that's it.
Well, he's our friend too.
Yeah.
And we want to be in touch with him. What's up?
Jennifer's waiting for school too.
Oh. Okay. Do you have any follow-up questions?
No.
But you know what? You can think of some for next week.
Yeah.
Some good ones. You know what? If you can throw me a text, that's one thing that I have to work on, because if I'm going to be advocating out there and someone wants me to meet them because they need a ride somewhere at a certain time, I have to be on time. And if you can text me, I don't care, through Messenger or whatever, to let me know. I mean, by gosh, to remind me, Amy, I'm coming tomorrow. Please have that day free or whatever. You know.
All right.
Okay?
We got it.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you.
We appreciate your help.
I hope I'm doing okay.
You're awesome in every way.
But you know what? As soon as we get, I know everybody's like, but that other spot, we'll be there. We'll be settled. I mean, me personally, and a lot of people. I mean, you see Susie over here. Her tent got wet, and at first I'm thinking, wait a minute, why is she? She goes, well, I'm tired of this place, but she played a trick on me. She's not moving out. She's drying up her tent. So, how's it going?
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Pinky.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you.